Okay, I'm Will Marriott. I'm here with JD Barnett, who's a sophomore at the Naval Academy. I'm a junior at Harrison High School, and I'm participating in this Field of Honor project because my grandfather was a Marine on Iwo Jima, and I have heard and seen the power that storytelling can have on a community. So what we'd like to do is we'd like to ask you some questions about your experiences and your plans and how Harrison helped you become the person you are today. So just to start, what made you want to join the military?
Well, I had a little bit of a family history of it. On my dad's side, my dad's biological father was a flight instructor at Naval Air Station Pensacola, and his adopted father was an Army doctor in Korea. And on my mom's side, my mother's father was a Holocaust survivor who, when he made it to the States, enlisted in the Army and went back to Europe to fight the Germans and then later the Koreans. So, long family history of service, and I just felt that I owed something to this country.
Wow, that's very honorable. How have you seen that the Naval Academy is different from a traditional college?
It's a lot different from a traditional college. I talked to my friends who I graduated Harrison with, and they're taking maybe 3 classes a week and sleeping till 12, and they're upset if they have class on Friday. And we're up at 5:30 every morning working out, doing class, 5 days a week, formations, military exercises, parades. So there's some considerable differences.
Did Harrison High School prepare you in any ways to join the Naval Academy?
I think it did. I attribute a lot of who I am today to growing up in Harrison with the people I grew up with. And at the Naval Academy, we have people from really all over. And I get to see how lucky I was to grow up in a town like Harrison. There are a lot of people who didn't grow up in towns like this, who weren't as fortunate as some of us. And I realize how lucky I am to have come from here. Good family, good friends, really have people who care about me and who I care about. And I think that plays a major role in my life at the Naval Academy.
So is the transition still difficult for you?
It was tough. It was just really different going in for what they call plebe summer, which is the indoctrination period. You get yelled at every day. You're running around, getting beat on pretty good. So it's just nothing I'd ever experienced. And it was tough, but at the end of the day, it was worth it. And I think it did a really good job of making me into a member of the U.S. military as opposed to a civilian.
Yeah, that's great. What do you hope to accomplish after you graduate?
Right now, my hope is to be a pilot, a Navy pilot, and serve a bunch of time, hopefully make a difference where I can and when I can through that.
And do you have any suggestions and advice for Harrison High School students who are seeking to go into the military or just anything?
Absolutely. If you're looking for a service academy, really try and take charge and get leadership roles here, whether it be on ECAs or varsity sports, whatever it is. Get those captain and president roles because they really like to see that. And if you're not trying to go through a service academy, if you're just trying to enlist, I'm all for it. I think the military teaches you a level of discipline and respect that you really can't learn anywhere else, and is quite frankly lacking in a lot of parts of our country today.
All right, thank you very much, Mr.
Thank
Barnett.
you.